Okay, I just hit record.
Okay, we're recording.
All right. Well, we're terrible at this.
No, we're great at this. This is Go ahead. Now we are terrible at it. You're right. Go ahead.
This is an audio drama show, and we're trying to talk and not be an audio drama right now, which is why it's not good.
This is Agent Sharp. We're in the audio drama still.
I could be Mika, I guess.
Yeah, you could be Mika. That would be fun if we should have just done all these in our characters.
Oh, that would be funny.
Oh, that would have been good. What were we thinking?
Let's
keep recording.
Okay.
Anyway, so we are here because we thought we'd give some more bonus content by going over the podcast reviews from the fans.
Yeah. So we are going to go one by one through all of the reviews on Observe and Report.
All of them. And
give you our reaction. We are going to skip the first
two.
There it is. Because they're ours.
They are ours.
And
yes,
we're not going to read our
Who are
reviews.
ours? Have we introduced ourselves yet?
That's a good point.
Yeah, you are Nate Fisher.
I hope
the producer, writer, director, sound guy, and all the above.
Right.
Yes. And I am. I'll wait.
Agent Sharp.
Yeah, baby.
I think they all knew you were Agent Sharp. They probably recognize my voice by now too.
Oh, do they though?
I think so. At this point,
I'm not using Sharp voice.
This is like our third or fourth bonus episode at this point.
That's true.
So
fair.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So
all right, sorry, I took a swig. Whenever I take a swig, you have to talk. So if you see me lift my bottle, you have to fill the space.
I'm so
if
glad.
I see you lift your bottle, I'll fill the space.
I'm so glad that everyone is hearing us talk about how to do this.
That's how we're doing it.
It's good. I like it.
No, that's
organic.
It is organic.
Transparent.
As organic as your Snapples juice. All right, let's do this. So we're skipping the first two. Next one. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Reviews. Let's jump in.
So maybe we won't do every review.
That's fair. I mean, there are a lot.
Yeah. Which is awesome.
So let's just do the ones that stand out to us.
That sounds good.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. When we first launched Observe and Report, I said I offered a $20 gift card drawing for anyone who reviewed my show. So I'll be honest, a lot of these first ones are my friends helping me out. Which, you know what? Podcasts need some help, especially when they're first starting out. So I'm not ashamed.
Yeah, don't be ashamed.
But eventually we will get to the ones that are people I don't know, which is good stuff. So
yeah. You're laying it all on the table for everyone.
I am.
Good job. You're being very transparent. People like that.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope they're not like, how lame. He got his friends to review his podcast. I hope they don't go like that.
Should we be really transparent? I mean, technically, he's looking at me. What are you gonna say?
What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that I should put a warning up about this episode.
Oh, that yeah. You should warn them right now.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, there's a warning to this episode. If there's young children listening, there is some nudity in this episode. Nate's just in his underwear, so just be careful. Just be aware for when your ears hear it. Just take caution.
Gosh.
Okay.
We can put censored, like the beeps in.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Maybe I will just randomly. Okay, we should stop.
Yeah, we should stop doing that. You know why? Because I would not be in the room.
You want to take
He is fully dressed, everyone. We're fine.
You want to take this next one?
Yeah. Okay, the next one is from 2 years ago. Without bumping the mic, he says, "Good stuff." Good job. 5 out of 5 stars. Great cast and good storytelling are what you're in for in this podcast. Kudos, I love that word, to the writer for bringing ya fiction into the podcast world with this original story.
Oh, so that's YA. That's young adult.
Yes,
fiction.
Yeah. I'm hip and cool.
Yeah, fiction. No one calls it young adult fiction. It's ya fiction.
Ya fiction. That's right. I'm sorry, librarian. Can I get the ya fiction section?
Well, it's funny because I did not set out to write like a young adult fiction. I just was writing, but like it is. Observe Report really is technically young adult fiction. Like it does fit that genre.
Yeah, I agree.
Partially because I wanted to keep it clean. I wanted it to be a family show, but it's just cool that like they said that before I thought it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh yeah, he's right. It's young adult. It's just funny. Adult. I was like, I don't have nearly as much depth as a writer as like everyone thinks I do. So
whoa,
it's great.
This is on par with Twilight, my friend.
Twilight. Oh, gosh.
Twilight. What other young adult novels are out there?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Is Harry Potter young adult? Or is it, younger?
It's...
I don't know. I know the
crossover.
older books start to get...
I mean, they're not children's books.
Yeah, when you get further into the series, it gets a little more...
Yeah. Well, the story grows up with its audience,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
All right. But, this isn't about books. We're not talking... This isn't a book club.
That's right.
Let's move on.
I'm a fan and a shipper. This is by JDog1018.
Okay, you're going to do an accent?
I should.
You should.
5 stars.
Here we go, J-Dog. This is you.
Oh, what? I don't even know what accent. Oh, okay. All right. I'll give you my...
Be careful.
Here we go.
Be careful.
Such a fan. Only 2 episodes in, but so good. My favorite characters are Zuri and Dash. They are the best and have such funny banter in episode 1. # more Dash.
# more
There you go.
Dash.
That was my Western Southern.
That was what? Western Southern?
I don't know what that was.
No, I liked it.
It was like a Southern
No,
accent.
that was good.
So like the Savannah. Like the Savannah. accent.
Savannah?
It's gotta kind of roll off.
You just offended every
like
Savannah.
Molasses. I'm doing Andy from The Office.
Oh, I see.
If you don't know.
Oh, Andy from... Oh, yeah.
Right?
He did that Southern accent.
Yeah.
Or Savannah.
He
Is it Savannian?
Savannah. Well, the game they play is called Savannah. And so he talks about how no one else is doing the accent right.
Right. Got it. My bad.
Yeah,
As you
yeah.
were. As you were. Well, J-Dog, apparently you're from Savannah.
He's not. Actually, I know
Oh,
him.
dang. Oh, okay.
Great guy.
That was one of your friends?
That was one of my friends.
Okay, so he doesn't care that you give him an accent.
No, he won't care.
Oh,
He'll think
cool,
it's
cool,
hilarious.
cool.
I hope.
If you don't, send the email is... Nate, what's your email?
Let's move on. Okay. This is by B-Baller 2009. It says, excited. 5 stars. Haven't got a chance to dive in yet, but I've heard great things and can't wait to get invested in these characters and their life events. It is a little interesting to have a review from someone who hasn't had a chance to dive in yet.
Hey, B-Baller 2009. There's other podcasts out there that could use some 5 out of 5 stars. I'll just tell you about it.
You're just handing them out.
Yeah,
I know.
dude,
There's this one called The Seed.
Hey-o,
You should
there you
hit
go.
up.
The Seed Podcast, yeah. Who's the host on that one?
What's that?
Who's the host on that one?
This guy named Jeff LaFortune.
Oh,
he also plays Agent Star at Venom German Report, if you've heard that. I don't know.
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
So The Seed, check it out.
All right, there you go.
No, I think this was someone who was going for the $20 gift card drawing, and so they're like, I haven't listened to it, but I want $20, so I'm gonna review the show. And you know what? I'll take all the 5 stars I can get. So I'm not complaining.
Nice. Yeah, that was good.
Let's do it.
Very professional. This is from Pastor Kurt. 5 out of 5 stars. That's right. It says, wow, this podcast sounds amazing. All caps. I feel like I'm watching a Hollywood blockbuster movie. Well done. There you
Solid.
go. That is a solid review.
Pastor Kurt is a good friend of mine, and
Okay.
yeah, and I actually I work with him on Science Mission X, which is also linked on the Fennec Fox website.
Nice.
So
Fennec Fox is everywhere.
if you have children and you want to introduce them to faith-based content that is high quality production value, check out Science.
That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. We're
Okay.
going to skip this next one, save it for last.
Save that one for last. We're going to tuck that in the pocket.
All right. Entertaining. This is 4 out of 5 stars by
Oh, I
The
like
Truth
the
is
name.
Out There 99.
Nice.
X-Files reference, if you don't know.
That is beautiful, yeah.
Okay, this is one of the first reviews that I'm 100% sure is not somebody I know. So now we're finally getting into like the...
No, I know him, but that's fine.
Oh, you do?
No, not at all. I was kidding. Go ahead.
Well, okay.
4 out of 5 stars. Go.
Yeah, now we're getting into like the legit, like random people deciding to review the show, which is
Nice.
where it gets even better.
But to be fair, all the ones that did leave reviews before that, we still appreciate those just as much.
Absolutely.
Yes. Go ahead.
Fun listen and love the story. Wish there would have been more time put into character development, but overall it was enjoyable. Give it a listen. You know what? I like this review because it's one of the first reviews we got that I felt like I got some really honest and helpful feedback.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't just like a, it's great, yay, 5 stars. It was like a, here's how you could improve. And like, you need both of those, you know?
Yeah.
So it was good. And I took that I took that very seriously.
Yeah, you did.
The way I cracked season 2. So that just goes to show when you write a review, it can seriously have a real impact on the show.
Yeah.
It's important.
So if you guys have any thoughts, leave those reviews.
Mm-hmm.
We do take them into consideration and lose sleep over them.
That is accurate.
That is very accurate. Okay. It's great. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
Rhino509 says, it's great. 5 out of 5 stars. The story is entertaining, and the sounds and score really build an amazing atmosphere, which is so true. I've said it once. I've said it again. I'll say it again. Your music, spot on.
Thanks,
every
man.
time. Every time.
I don't know about every time.
Every time. Anyone tells you otherwise, you smack them in the face for me. Tell them it's from Jeff. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Very
All
good
right.
stuff.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
This is the review that won the $20 gift card drawing. So, congratulations.
Congrats, Rhino.
Yeah.
What do you think Rhino went and bought?
You gotta wonder.
What do rhinos
right?
buy? In
Leaves? A salad? I don't know. I'm channeling.
Wow, that is deep.
I'm channeling Ice Age.
Yeah. Okay. Rhinos buy. Okay. There you
Right?
go. Yeah, that's good. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe he went and took them
Mud
all
bath.
to sloth.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ice Age. No affiliation.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Let's do that.
Ooh, I want that one on the left.
Get it.
Okay. Holy Aliens! I just want to say it out loud. Just Grace 77 gives 5 out of 5 stars and says, fun and entertaining story. Can't wait for season 2. And I was with her on that. Yeah.
I couldn't wait either.
Oh, man. The ship went down at the end of season 1. Spoiler alert for anyone's listening, but honestly, if you're listening at this point, come on. This is not what you want to start off with.
No.
So, yeah.
Maybe we'll put a spoiler tag on it. I don't know.
There you go.
Maybe we won't. We'll just let them.
I think Sharp joins the team towards the end of the last episode. They get into the spaceship, flying away, kaboom.
Kaboom.
Yeah, so...
This is from Ghost Rider,
Okay.
1982.
Okay.
Yeet! 5 stars.
Yeet!
Great show. Wish they took a little more time diving into the details of the show and painting a fuller picture, but the overall piece is well done. If you like UFOs and adventure, then give it a listen. Overall, epic.
Nice.
Awesome.
Overall, epic.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate the criticism, but still the 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
That is
Thank you
good.
for, because they're helping us out and also giving, it's good. That's a good.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah, the character development it's so good in season 2.
It definitely
Oh my gosh, everything got
Big uptick.
so much better. Oh, I love it. Season 2 is my favorite season so far.
Same. I actually, we talked about this before we started recording, but there has been times I've really wanted to go back and remaster season 1.
Yeah.
But I just don't have time.
I get it.
I don't have time. I can remaster season 1 or I can make season 3.
Exactly.
And I'd rather just make season 3.
Yeah.
Let's just go on. Yeah.
Totally get it. But if you're looking back the whole time, like I said, you don't move forward.
Exactly.
So you got to move forward. Yeah. Okay. What you got? Fun sci-fi at its best. Brother Bear 80. Oh, Brother Bear.
I love this
great
review.
Movie.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And
you're
a
going
great
with the
review.
review, but I'm just
It's-
like, the Brother Bear was a great movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Brother Bear 80 says, please don't give us the first season and ghost us like so many before. I like this story, and so do many others. Please give us more. Is this after season 1 was ended and everyone's waiting for season 2?
That's exactly when this came out.
Yeah, okay.
And it was that review that caused me to create an announcement episode for season 2.
Yeah, you
did. I
did.
wanted to make sure everyone knew, hey, we're absolutely making season 2. And if anyone's wondering, yes, we are making season 3 too. So there you go.
Yeah, we are.
Boom.
Very excited about season 3.
Me too.
I'm very excited.
Dude, so season 2 is better than season 1. Season 3 is going to crush season 2.
Yeah,
I
and then
know the
season
story.
4 is going to crush more.
That's right. Maybe by then we'll just own the whole audio drama verse. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. One step at a time.
Yeah. So who do you think's better? Who did the sound and music for Brother Bear?
I have no idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, who did it for Tarzan?
Phil Collins.
There you go. It was Phil Collins. Who's better, Nate Fisher or Phil Collins?
Oh. That's not even fair.
It's not fair. Well, you guys are
Collins
two different styles.
Well, that's
I
true.
think so.
That's
So,
fair.
You're good at doing your
Apples
style.
and oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
doing
good
your
at
style.
Nate.
You're good at oranges. He's good at apples.
Right.
Yeah. Moving on.
I hope.
I love throwing this stuff at Nate because he has no idea what to say. It's like, wait, what? Oh,
I hope
man.
someday I get to have as much impact as Phil Collins on the music world. That'd be amazing.
Dude, yeah, you should. You do a good job.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
Take this next one.
I take this next one.
Or you,
Blue.
I'll take it.
You take?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what?
'Cause you did the
I'll
last
allow
one.
you to take it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. So generous.
Go. I know. I'm a giver.
Blue Cat Ship. 5
Wait, what?
stars.
What was that?
Blue Cat Ship
Oh, Blue Cat Ship.
with a P.
Okay, got it.
Wow.
Hey, it sounded like what it sounded like. Okay, go ahead.
Apparently I don't enunciate my P's enough. Sorry. 5 stars. Season 2, please. Where's my spacecraft? I like this one. Okay. Here we go. The story was fun and intriguing, and they are learning as they go in storytelling, but they have a good core concept and are improving on it. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. The aliens get more depth, believability, and start out fun with a bit of intrigue, a good start. The Earth military spy stuff might need more work, but also shows signs it'll get there. The ordinary human and alien characters are engaging, and several bits are fun. The music is really good, exceptional for an amateur podcast. Thank you.
Yep.
The sound effects are pretty good, and the voice acting and sound dynamics on that are very good, very pro.
True.
Awesome. Hoping we get more character development and more about the story's aliens and their world, plus the humans. I enjoyed the heck out of this and didn't want to put it down a few months ago when other fans recommended it to me.
To be fair with the story writing, I was thinking about this.
Well, this is for season 2. This was actually season 1 before season 2.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Right.
Honestly, season 1, origin stories are so tricky because you have to focus on the origins of them. You don't really get to tell a full story. You get to tell like just the beginning parts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't really get to dive into life problems and everything else. I felt like season one was like the trailer to a bigger story.
For sure.
In a way.
Oh, yeah.
And season 2 is where we really got to dive into the characters. Now that everything's set, now that everyone had their backstories and histories put out there just a little, we get to really dive into the characters in season 2. And that's what I loved about season 2 so much.
Absolutely. Well, and I think that's true of every show, right?
Yeah.
I mean, think about The Office season 1.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's funny you say that. I was literally thinking about these, and I was thinking about season 1 versus season 2. I thought The Office.
Yeah,
I was like, no one really, like, The Office was good season 1.
Friends season 1, season 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it just takes a season to get
It does.
going. It really does.
It really does.
Okay. You want to take this one?
Yeah, I do. Wow. I hope that didn't clip.
No, I don't think it did.
It says, wow, 5 out of 5 stars by Aaron Strix. Because he's super strict. Observe and report. Well, what can I say? Not what I expected at all. Total garbage. No, it doesn't say that. It says it has comedy, sci-fi, thrill, backstory, but not too much. Just enough for the first season. True. Completely blew me away within the first 10 minutes. I truly want more. I personally do not have any issue with anything these amazing actresses and actors have done on this amazing audio theater for the Mind Drama Sci-Fi podcast. I read that really weird. That was a mouthful. Okay. Great job, everyone. I can't wait for the developers to make more. For any listeners, share with all your friends on Apple Podcasts and or Spotify. Seriously, did we pay this guy?
We did not. I don't even know who this is.
He is plugging good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is great stuff.
Right.
And obviously on social media platforms. Much love. Peace sign, alien head sign, 100% sign, and fire sign.
I like it.
Dude, that was
solid.
A great review.
This is one of my favorite reviews. Whenever I feel depressed and down about like stuff, I go read this review. I'm like, huh.
That was really, really good. Seriously, like that's the stuff you pay for.
Right? Yeah, man, this was wind in my sails.
For sure.
So helpful. All right. Davix 1988, 1988. 3 out of 5 stars, and it says so good. The sound effects and background music is so good in this podcast. A little times too loud that you can't hear the voice acting, but still good.
How do you feel about that part?
That's probably accurate. I mean, I'm a composer first, and a sound designer second. So maybe my own bias makes the music a little loud sometimes.
I get it.
It's probably fair. However, I also learned a lot about mixing through the process of creating season 1.
Yeah.
So season 2, I think, solves that issue.
Okay.
I think season 2 didn't fall into that same problem.
Good.
The story's good and keeps you engaged, but don't understand why Martinez went bad. Was against killing and then ends up killing? The voice acting is all right, but please change Alan's mom's voice. Doesn't fit the podcast at all. But overall, really good and highly recommended. Also, the original song Mayday is so good. Okay.
Agreed with that last comment.
Absolutely.
Mayday was dope.
Mayday was dope.
Oh, it was so good.
Mayday was the lyrics and melody were created by Felicia, who is Zuri. And then I created the music track, and then we recorded it here at Fennec Fox Studios. So,
nice.
That was a ton of fun to create that song. And you know what the best thing? I have to tell you this story.
Yeah, hit it.
The best thing about Mayday is it was spontaneous. Okay, we weren't planning on making this, making a song for the finale. I was just gonna do the regular A Different Report theme music.
So what happened was you and Felicia were in this studio, and you just broke into song.
Not
like a Disney movie.
Almost.
No, I get it. That's what happened, guys.
Exactly. No. She was over to record lines for Zuri.
Okay.
And she was like, hey, just out of the blue, like, hey, by the way, I've written this song. And I just wanted you to hear it. I was like, okay, dude, sing it. She sang it. And I was like, oh my gosh. Dude, we need to make this for Observer Report, the finale. She's like, that's a great idea. And that's how it happened. So it wasn't like this,
That's cool.
I wasn't like, hey, Felicia, write a song. It just came out of nowhere, and I love that so much because there's a lot of good and bad here.
No, there is. I totally agree. I just wanted to focus on that one part because that song is very good. I have it on my phone.
So I want to talk about. So okay, Martinez was against killing that ends up killing. Okay, let me explain.
Yeah. Yes, please dive in.
Yeah.
Okay. I've had to talk to people about this as well.
Okay.
Okay. So what happens in the story is that Sharp is told by the head honcho, the commander, that this guy has to die.
Yes.
You need to take care of it. Sharp, however, doesn't want to take his team down that dark road of killing an innocent man. So he takes it on himself, that responsibility on himself, and tells the rest of the team, hey, we're just going to take him in. No big whoops. Let me handle him. You guys guard outside.
Right. So Martinez thinks the mission is not to kill the guy.
Correct.
Martinez is completely 100% loyal to that mission.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not here to kill the guy, we're here to capture him.
Right.
Sharp knows he has to kill the guy, but he doesn't, like you said, thank you for explaining my story to me.
Yeah,
right.
I get it.
So Sharp goes in there, and he's ready to kill this guy, and he's going to make up a story about how he, was just defending himself. Well, Martinez walks in when he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
And sees that Sharp's about to kill the guy.
What was Sharp doing? Sorry.
Sharp was about to kill the guy.
I know. Martinez walks in and he sees what? Sorry.
Right.
I have to play it out differently in my head. Go ahead.
That's fair. So now Sharp explains to Martinez that the real mission is actually to kill the guy.
Yeah.
Martinez is loyal to whatever the mission is. So now Martinez, well then let's kill him.
Yeah.
So that's why Martinez changes all of a sudden. Well, let's kill him. That's the mission. And Sharp, at the same time, realizes that he doesn't like what he's becoming and doesn't want to kill him. And now all of a sudden they flip flop.
Right.
Now, that's the safe face answer. Now, let me give you the real answer.
I like that one. Let's not do the other one.
Let's not do the other one?
No, that was great.
The other answer
that was very, very well done.
I am actually not a great writer. You guys think I am.
No. Let's fix that just a tad.
Okay.
You were learning how to be a writer.
Thank you.
For season 1.
That's fair. I'll take that.
You are a good writer now.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. That's nice.
Also, you were building up that specific scene, I think, pretty early on, too.
Yes, I was.
Before other scenes that were before that scene.
Right.
You were building that one. So that was your freshest version of yourself writing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there had to be a falling out between Sharp and Martinez. And so that was the best scenario I came up with to create that falling out.
Correct.
And, in retrospect, I could go back and come up with a better scenario to make it more, believable and whatever. But so that's why. That's why Martinez all of a sudden goes bad. He went bad because the writer wanted him to, okay? That's what it is.
That's how that goes, all right? The writer doesn't like the guy playing Martinez. No, just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
No, Andre would love you. You know
Andre is awesome. He's very good at what he does.
Is.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it said, please change Alan's mom's voice. Doesn't fit the podcast at all. Okay. All right.
No,
I've received good and bad reviews about this.
I know where you stand. So
I realize that Dolores is a sitcom trope. I know. I understand. I realize that. I think it's hilarious.
She's
I enjoy
great.
it.
Her voice is funny.
The show needs something just comedic. Anyway. Okay. So the actress who plays Dolores, she's a good friend of mine. I was just randomly walking by one day and I heard her do that voice just for fun. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. We should put that in my podcast.
There it is.
And that's how that became Alan's mom. And like it or not like it, it's fine.
Like it or not like it, she's in there, so.
well, the thing is, like, it's not like I can go back and, like, I can't just all of a sudden have Dolores' voice be different.
That would be a lot of work for you. Yeah.
I mean, I could go back and retro record all of her lines. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I'm not going to do that. Re-export all of those
and your voice
files.
wouldn't fit in it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other problem.
That is. Hey, do Dolores' voice. I just want to hear it.
Alan, it's your mother.
When are you gonna come over for dinner? It's the best I got.
My son never calls.
Oh, you know what's funny? You have nobody ever calls.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what's funny about that is it's really, really hard to do that voice quietly.
Oh yeah.
And there was a scene where I told her, like, I need Dolores to, like, kind of
whisper
here. And she was like, Nate, you can't.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
So, like, I played it off in the show as, like, she's just always loud.
All the time.
And there is no making Dolores quiet.
Yeah, I remember Zuri being like, shh.
Yeah. I had to write in Zuri shushing her because
Really?
she can't be quiet.
That's so good. Man, that is a hard voice to do, though. Even doing it now, you feel it in the back of your throat.
For sure.
You have to force it out.
Yeah. I can't give her too many lines at once because, like, you're going to get so much.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for that review, Davix. You got a lot of attention here.
You did get a lot of attention.
I like this one.
Would you like me to, or would you
do
want
it?
to?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do it. I just did one, so it's your turn.
The last frontier is on Earth and has no clue what's going on.
That's a great title.
That is great. Ginger Night Owl. Okay, it says, only a few episodes in, and this project has certainly captured my attention. It took a bit. The story was a little slow at first, and I admit I found Zuri to be an insufferable know-it-all. But as the show goes on and her character develops, I see her working in it. Oh, man, I've totally messed up that one. Sorry, Nate. This is a little look-see into how we record.
Yeah, it is.
When it's a run-on sentence, man, throws me off every time. Okay, so anyways, it took a bit. The story's a little slow at first, and I admit I found Zuri to be an insufferable know-it-all, but as the show goes on and her character develops, I see her working in it and trying to become better. Her interaction with other characters are great, and they get better throughout the series. I love Mira's quirkiness and Alan's, oh no, here we go again, attitude. The government and Spy Guys are interesting, and I hope they develop more. Their story is a little convoluted and hard to understand, but I have hope that the characters will get fleshed out and their part in the story will become clear. Keep going, guys. It's great, and I can't wait for more. How'd you feel about the government and Spy Guys?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. In season 1, they are a side character, and I never intended to make any more, like, any bigger in the show.
Yeah.
So later on, when I decided to make them bigger, I was like, oh, I better develop this more. So yeah, I mean, they're definitely an undeveloped character, especially in season 1. for sure. I think they got fleshed out quite a bit in season 2.
Oh, in season for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then there's something else coming up that's going to flesh them out even more, which we'll talk about at the end.
Very
here.
exciting. Very exciting stuff. And to be fair, I love Mira's quirkiness and Alan's "Oh no, here we go"
Yes.
attitude.
Oh yeah.
Love it so much.
They're so fun. I love writing those too.
The first time I listened to episode 1, I instantly enjoyed Mira and Alan so much. Actually, Alan gets more fleshed out in episode 2, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 2. Yeah. The actors, Megan, she's funny.
Megan is Mira.
Megan is Mira. No, Megan's not Alan? Are you sure?
Oh, man. I better go check now. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Go check your notes, man. But Megan does a great job with Mira. Oh, very good. And she stepped it up so much in the second season.
Oh, for sure.
So assertive. Her character went from this background quiet,
shy,
but
reserved.
still knew what she was talking. When she knew what she was talking about, she would talk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as she was in her element.
Yeah.
But now she's very just she takes charge.
She's learning how to be a leader.
Yeah.
Because she had to learn how to be a leader when Zuri wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Correct.
She had to learn how to fill that back.
And not only that, but Megan's acting. You just, oh man, so good now, so good. Not that it wasn't good before, but it's gotten
improved, right?
Improved
for sure,
so much.
Absolutely.
And Alan, well, it's Alan. No.
Alan is so fun to write. I think I personally relate to Alan,
his character,
the best of all the characters in the show.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's kind of why Alan's in the show, to a point.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the one that the humans, the listeners, the everyday listeners are relating to.
Yeah.
You're seeing the story through his eyes.
Yeah.
Yep. True.
Good.
And Chris is also probably one of the funnest ones to record with because he makes up some lines on the fly.
Yeah, actually, there are a lot of ad-libbed lines in his report.
He's a master of ad-lib.
Absolutely. Yeah. PW122456 says, I like it. 5 stars. I think it's fantastic. Could be dinged here and there by really picky people, but I think it's good. I think that's an accurate thing for an amateur show with no budget. That it does. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is very accurate. Yeah.
It's not a Hollywood production.
It's not. But there are a lot of picky people in the world too. So we're gonna get that.
All right. Okay.
This is so you.
Yeah.
You have things to say.
All right. Okay.
Do you want me to read so you can say? Go for it. You do your thing.
Yeah.
What would you prefer, Nate?
I don't even know how to do this one.
Do you want to do this part and leave that part?
No, we'll do the whole thing.
That's what I thought you were going to say, Mr. Transparency.
Yeah, okay. So this is from Dolson4830. Too sporadic, 4 out of 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Now this has a first section and then it has an update later. So, first section, I really enjoy this podcast. My only complaint is that the second season is extremely sporadic. There seems to be no rhyme or reason for when they release a new episode, and I find it extremely frustrating. So you never know from one week to the next, or from 1 month to the next, if they're going to come out with a new episode, or if they just decided to quit. Okay, and I got defensive when I read this, and I made a whole episode, like a bonus episode, responding to this review.
Yeah, it was just a response. Yep.
It was a response to this review. And I have since deleted that because I decided I was being too defensive and I didn't need to air it in front of the whole audience. It doesn't even know
no one wants to see
about this review.
Yeah.
Half of my audience hasn't even read the review, so they don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's true.
So I got rid of it, but basically in that I just explained, the complications, the difficulties of creating this and trying to keep a schedule, and it's hard. I've got a family and stuff. Anyway, talked about all that.
No. Continue.
Oh, well.
The work and effort that you put into this is insane.
Right.
You put so much time into this. Getting each actor to come in, record. Because it has to be recorded well. You can't just record onto a phone.
Right.
So you have to set up those times. You have to do those scheduling. You do not only the work of the sound design, you do the work of an agent, multiple agents for multiple actors trying to find the right actors to fill the spots. And then
writing the show,
writing the music for the show. You do a lot.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it takes
The
time.
sound effects.
It takes time.
Funding it.
Yep. And then there's the beautiful editing.
Yeah.
Man, it's amazing how much editing it sucks time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So, I mean, I laid that all out, and I really appreciate this person actually came back and updated their review, and I think it's pretty cool. They said, okay, I heard the explosion. I think they meant explanation. I heard the explanation or explosion as to why Observe and Report is being released so sporadically. First, let me clarify that my previous comment had nothing to do with the actors, the writing, the sound design, the music, the editing, etc. All of these are excellent, and because of them, I have recommended the podcast multiple times.
Nice.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. My statement was specific to the release of each episode and not knowing the future of the show, as this past year and a half has caused more than a few creators to up and quit, leaving listeners hanging. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I fully understand that putting out a podcast, and in particular an audio drama, is hard work and a huge time commitment, even for those lucky enough to live off the government during lockdown. Live off the government in quotes. And those people have actual lives with families and friends and real jobs. I completely understand the time and effort that goes into writing, recording, editing, etc., and that is why I don't do it. I have neither the time nor creative talent to do so, which is why there was zero criticism aimed at those aspects of the show. I was addressing a legitimate concern that I and maybe other listeners also have. So thank you for the explanation. Sorry if I offended anyone by expressing my curiosity about the delays. And that's the end.
Yeah. Well, I'm offended. I'm leaving. Putting my headphone down.
No. Yeah, and I mean, I appreciated that update, that response.
Yeah, and it takes a big person to do that.
It does.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, good job at you, Dolson. 4830.
4830. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys want to go check that out.
And I felt bad. I felt bad for getting defensive, but yeah. I really genuinely did want everyone to understand.
Yeah.
How much work goes into this.
A lot of work does go into it. And your heart and soul has been put into this show.
Absolutely.
So it makes sense.
Yeah.
That you'd be defensive for it. It's like being defensive over a child. This is your baby.
Oh, don't make fun of my kid.
Oh, man.
Smack down. What would you do if someone made fun of your kid, Jeff?
If someone what?
Made fun of your kid?
You'd probably be getting a call from me to see how we can get rid of a body.
No, I'd help you with that. I don't know. I'm not sure what I would do if you called me about that. Like, what'd you do?
Exactly what you would do. Because I'd have to get rid of two bodies. No, I'm just kidding. No, I would. It's my wife has actually had to talk me down several times. Just like even when it's other kids making fun of my kid at the playground, I'm like, what'd you say? How tall you are? Come here for a minute. Let me put you in your place. And she's like, babe, he's 5. I'm like, that's true. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yep. Pretty good, says Rich 8. And this talking about how much money you have. 5 out of 5 stars. Enjoyable story. It kept my interest. Some of the acting might need some improvement, but overall it was very was worth listening to. No, that was not me misreading. It was worth listening to. Sure. Yeah, it was worth listening to.
What do you think about that, Jeff? Some of the acting might need some improvement. Are you talking about you?
Definitely. You know how much editing Nate has to do to make me sound like I'm actually legitimately saying the lines I'm saying?
Oh, I should do a blooper reel at the end of this.
Oh, you should. Let's do that.
Then everyone can hear it.
Then you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear all of my little faux pas.
No.
Yeah, it's so good.
I think your acting is really good, Jeff. And
stop that.
like all of the core cast, I think, do a great job.
I think so too.
I have some peripheral characters that I mean, not all of them.
Tread lightly.
What?
I said tread lightly.
Tread lightly.
Yeah.
No,
they're actors. We need them to come back.
I'm not gonna. No.
Okay.
Just trust me here. Trust me here.
I do trust you. Except for with what you're about to say.
I mean, like So for some of my actors, like, they don't live in Spokane, so I have to have them record remotely, which you always sacrifice some audio quality when you're recording remote. And I can't be there to direct, like, tone and stuff. Mm-hmm. So that's part of it. And, like, I mean, there's a couple of characters that maybe I think, like, I could be picky and go back and recast and maybe make the part better.
Oh, here you go.
I'm not going to give any specifics, but...
Here's a question for you. As a producer of an audio drama, what would you tell... I can come up with something. What would you tell an actor who wants to be part of an audio drama if they're sending in some recording? What would you have them do or maybe not do?
Oh, my word. Yes, thank you for this.
Yes.
This is my soapbox right here. I'm going to try to keep this
short,
under like 20 minutes, right?
You have like 2.
Okay. If you are recording remotely for any kind of acting, audio drama, or whatever,
he has so much he wants to say, guys. I can see
I'm trying to put it all together.
Narrow it down.
I actually made a YouTube video about this. If you really want the full rundown, you can go to Nate Fisher. I have a YouTube channel that talks about all this. But here's the bullet points. First of all, you need to be in a space that is distraction free as far as noise, and you don't understand how loud refrigerators are until you turn a microphone on and listen to it. They're loud. Appliances in general are loud, so you need to turn off the appliances or get away from them. You need to. Well, okay. Let me tell you what you don't need. You don't need a $5,000 microphone.
No,
you don't.
No.
I have used recordings that were recorded on a smartphone that, after a little bit of light editing, sound completely professional.
That's fair.
You can absolutely get a professional sounding recording on a smartphone. You do not need a $1,000 microphone. It doesn't hurt to have better equipment if you have the budget for it. But microphone should never be, should never stop someone from trying to do that. But you have to have a no background noise. And then the other thing you need to do is you need to find some way to prevent echoes and reverberation from getting into your microphone. This is the part that most people don't get. I'll get a recording from someone recording remotely, and you can hear, like, they're in a room. You hear their room. You hear all the echoes of all their walls. I'm like, do you hear that? Because this character's supposed to be outside.
It's almost like sound comes in waves.
Yeah, people who are outside don't sound like that. And so the easiest thing to do, take a big, thick comforter blanket, put it over yourself and your microphone, boom, reflection's gone.
Yep.
You don't have to have a fancy recording studio. You don't have to buy thousands of foam pads and put them all over all your walls. Just take a blanket, boom, problem solved.
Done. Nice.
Or get on your bed and record under your blankets. Problem solved. Boom.
I've actually had to send lines in to Nate doing that.
Yeah, and it works.
It works very well.
It totally works.
It's like, but I just need one more line.
Yeah, we've done that a couple times.
Yeah, we have.
Well, yeah. Sometimes I'll get editing and I'll realize, oh, this doesn't make sense. I need another line,
Yeah, I get it.
So
I get it.
There I am hitting you up.
Yeah, man.
And then I have to make it sound like the other lines that record on a different microphone. That's fun. But that's another
You don't need fancy microphones, but we do have ours.
It helps.
It does help.
Dude, I record Observe and Report. Some people would be like, yeah, this makes sense. Other people would be like, what? No way. So I'm just going to put this out there.
Go for it.
We record Observe and Report on a Blue Yeti USB mic.
What? No way.
Honestly, it's not an expensive microphone. Comparatively. But it does a great job because I know how to record. You have to know how to record. Anyway.
Yeah. I actually use the same one for mine as well.
That's enough for that soapbox.
Yeah, get off that soapbox, man.
All right.
Get soap out of it.
I don't know if we should keep that in. It's long.
That's good.
Half
they
my
need to
audience
know
won't
that
like
needs to be
I'll
said.
leave it there? Okay, I'll leave it in.
Listeners need to know.
All right.
Future actors need to know.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe when you're recording, don't do it while your dad's mowing the yard outside.
That's important.
That's huge. I can't. Okay, I want to ask something. I don't know if I should.
Do it.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, it might. Okay.
I don't know if I'm ready or not.
Ready for toes to be stepped on?
Uh-oh.
Just one.
Okay.
What is the worst recording? Don't have to name names.
Okay.
Worst recording handed in, and why?
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you?
No, I didn't. Worst recording handed in.
Was it me?
Uh,
Could have been me. I did do that one with a reverb. Turned all the way up. And you're like, dude, turn your reverb down.
there was that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded like I was recording in a bathroom. I want to say yes because it would be funny, but I was not.
Yeah, we did.
Woozy Woo Woo says, really good. 5 out of 5 stars. Great audio drama.
And that's it.
That is beautiful. You know what? I
Short and
liked
sweet.
It. Short, sweet, to the point. I love it. All right.
That just demonstrates how easy it is to write a review of a podcast. All you have to do is just put great audio drama. 5 stars.
Speaking of which, guys, as a person that has their own podcast, as Nate's gonna, it's you don't understand how hard it is to get a review.
So
that literally only
hard.
takes seconds, and it goes such a long way. It helps out so much. When people are looking for podcasts to listen to, different audio dramas, they're looking for that. They're looking at the reviews.
Yep.
They want to see what other people have to say, and that's going to help them choose whether or not they want to listen.
Yeah.
So, if you think this show is really good, maybe not this specific episode, but, but if you like, get on there. Leave a review if you haven't. Or if you have, leave a better one. No, I'm just
wow.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No,
geez.
you guys our fans are so awesome.
Absolutely.
They are so cool.
They're the reason I
man.
keep doing this, man.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
I mean, I would definitely, if you get on there and you having a bad day writing, you get on there and you read one of those.
Yeah.
It does. It's like fuel on a fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it gets you going. All right.
So if you have a friend
there you go.
who makes a podcast and puts a thing out saying, "Hey guys, please, review my show,"
Yeah.
just do it.
It
Doesn't even
helps.
take that much time.
No.
It's easy, and you don't know how much difference it makes.
It's huge.
Really
It's
is important.
Huge. Okay.
All right.
Now, let's get off of that soapbox. How many soapboxes do we have now?
Oh, stacking them up, man. That's
Okay.
good. Okay. Title. Oh wait, we read that one. Never
Yeah,
mind.
we did.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. I like
Cinda Effenrella.
Cinda Effenrella. I like that. That's great.
It's funny.
It is very funny.
Okay.
Okay, title is More Please with a thumbs up.
Yep.
3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. Don't you love that?
Binge this podcast, and now I'm begging for more. Storyline was easy to follow, but kept me captivated to the point I would rewind a minute or two if someone interrupted me to ask me a question.
That's awesome.
Kudos to the writer.
Nice.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank
that
you.
is awesome.
The actors and actresses also did a superb job.
Sweet.
Dolores' personality and voice cracks me up. I can't help but think if I had a mother like her, I'd want to shove a sock in her mouth and hug her at the same time. LOL.
There you go.
That's absolutely Dolores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope you all do a season 3, 4, etc. Bravo.
Bravo.
With
clap.
a hand clap.
Yeah.
Very nice. I too want to shove a sock in my mom's mouth every once in a while and then hug her.
And hug
but
her.
only so I can pop that sock out. You know, use like one of those old school toy guns.
Oh, man.
You just take a sock and then aim her at like
Just aim
your
her.
dad.
Do like a
You go,
Heimlich? It's funny.
my mom
Oh,
listens
wow.
to this, so she's gonna love that.
Oh.
Love you, Mom.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So what else you got to say about that? Anything else? Do you love the 3 out of 5 stars? Out of nothing but bright and shining, just compliments.
I'm gonna say I'm super thankful for the
Yeah.
positive feedback.
That was awesome. And honestly, any review is awesome.
Any review is awesome.
Even 3 out of 5 stars.
I'm gonna say it is kind of strange to me
Yeah.
to see really great feedback and 3 out of 5. To me,
Maybe she didn't want to say anything negative. You know,
Right,
Like,
like maybe
if it's not nice, don't say it.
yeah,
know what
maybe
I mean?
maybe that's what it was. That
And
very
and
well
was
could
her
have been
way
what
of
it was.
doing it. It's just 3 out of 5.
Very possible.
Yeah.
Very possible.
So thank you for keeping all the other things that you wanted to say with the profanity out of the comment.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. I appreciate you. I really
Cinda
do.
Effenrella.
Also, Cinda Effenrella. Great name. I love that name. Anyways, moving on.
Moving on.
Now the kids that are listening to this show, they're like, "Mommy, what's
What
that
is
thing
that?
mean?"
I know.
We're bad.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't. It's
Just-
just 2 letters, F and N.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Like fun. Nights.
Yep.
Cinda Fun Nights Rella.
There you go.
I did it.
You did it.
That took way longer than it should have.
Yeah. I did. Okay, second to last review.
Okay.
This is from Aaron55. So interesting. 5 stars.
Nice.
Well done. Well thought out audio drama. One of my favorites. Can't wait to see what happens next. Yes. Dude, we can't wait to show you what happens next. Season 3 is going to be so good.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of what happens next.
Oh, man, if only there was something that happened before Season 3.
Funny that you should say that, Jeff.
I'm just so
Because
I have so many questions about other things.
we're gonna go back to Schroedermeister. 2 years ago wrote a review. Mm-hmm. The title is, what does that say, Jeff?
Sharp's the man.
Sharp's the man.
Again, 3 out of 5 stars.
3 out of 5 stars.
Sharp's kind of the man. No.
Big fan of Sharp. That guy needs his own podcast show.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I kind of said this in the other episode, but it's fine.
Okay, hit it.
Ever since I read that, I knew I was gonna make a spin-off all about Sharp and his team.
Yeah, you are.
And I know I already announced this, but just in case you somehow haven't heard it yet, we are making a spin-off called ETC, and it's all about Sharp, Martinez, Jones, Watson, and Carter, and it's going to be so fun, you guys. It's going to be full of action and fighting and guns and explosions and all the things that just are fun. Okay, well, here's the other cool things about this. We're actually consulting with people who are in the military to help us make this authentic. Mm-hmm. Here's what I want. I want you to listen to ETC, and I want you, if you're not in the military, I want you to kind of be like, I'm not entirely sure what that means, but it sounds authentic. And then things are going to happen. You're like, oh, that's what that meant, because this explosion, whatever. Like, I want you to feel like you just got plucked out of wherever you are and placed in the middle of a battle with special ops operators, and you get to be a fly on the wall and watch how they do what they do. This is the United States' elite community that defends our country and protects us, and what they do is amazing, and they're the top 1% of I can't even geek out on this enough. I've always loved special ops. I watch all the movies, American Sniper, Lone Survivor. 13 Hours was so good. Oh my gosh.
So good.
So good, right?
So good.
And, Black Hawk Down, all this. And I really want to contribute to that, to this, the body of work we have that really sheds a light on what these guys do and how they're just awesome.
Yeah. It's an honor to be able to play a character like this.
Absolutely.
That's part of the military. The heroes that we have so many movies, so many superhero movies, if you will, but we just, there's so many real life heroes out there that need to be honored. And I feel like this is going to be a way we can do that.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited.
Yeah. And what's cool too is, the characters in the show come from a lot of different parts of the special ops community. Yeah. Sharp was, in Delta Force. Mm-hmm. Jones came out of the Army Rangers. Right. Watson came out of an ODA, which, if you guys don't know what that means, it's Green Berets. When someone says Special Forces, that actually means Green Berets. It doesn't refer to the other communities. Martinez came out of MARSOC, which is Marine Special Ops Command. And then Carter is a big question mark mystery, and I've done that on purpose. And you guys will eventually, at some point, get to learn more about Carter. But I'm holding that ace in my pocket for now. So
yeah, he's like the Wolverine of the group.
Yeah.
As I mentioned, superheroes get too much spotlight. I'm going to use it as an example.
That's great. That's great job.
Yeah.
But man, I really, really, really want you guys to listen to ETC and just feel a little bit of awe for the precision and professionalism that this community embodies every day.
Yeah.
That's really what I want. That's what I'm trying to do here. Mm-hmm. With characters that you already know from Observer Report, so it's that much better. Yeah. You already know the characters, but you get to learn more about their backstories. Mm-hmm. I'm going to explore a little bit of that in the show. And here's the other cool thing. we're gonna go all over the world.
Yeah, we are.
ETC is gonna have a mission in.
On Nate's dime.
Yeah. Hopefully not. We'll get to that.
There you go.
ETC is gonna have a mission in Istanbul. They're gonna have a mission in El Salvador. They're gonna go to China. They're gonna go to Thailand.
And you have a lot of actors from those areas playing in those parts. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Iran,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, this is gonna have a huge international cast. I need actors from all those places who are bilingual in both English and the language that is spoken in that part of the world. You're gonna hear Arabic, Farsi, Kurdish, Spanish, Chinese, Mandarin. You're gonna hear a lot of languages. And it's gonna be cool because we're gonna layer it over English, so you're gonna be able to understand what they're saying.
Nice.
But you're gonna hear the authentic language in the background. You're gonna understand they're not speaking English, or it's gonna be really, really. I'm so excited about this. So yeah, it is expensive, and we are crowdfunding for this. If you haven't heard, I will link the crowdfunder in the comments, the show notes. So if you have any interest at all in helping us make this, please, please, please consider donating. Even $5 would be a huge help. So I appreciate you guys. You are the fans. And I just wanted to...
yeah, thank you guys so much. We can't do this without you.
Absolutely.
We could not do this without you.
Yeah, there would be no point in even doing this if it wasn't for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Is that everything, Jeff? Do you have anything else to say?
I got nothing else, man. That was a great ending.
All right.
Again, it's an honor to be part of this project. So, remember when you called me into the office right at the beginning of it all, and you told me, I had so many questions. And every single time you gave more details, I had more questions. I just needed to know more and more about it. It is a great adventure. It's a great story, great history, great characters. You've just created a whole world, and I'm glad to be part of it. So,
not bad for an amateur production, huh?
not bad.
Right on. Well, I'm honored to have you part of it, man. I'm so grateful for you, and Jeff has never taken a paycheck for any of this. He has done this all volunteer because he loves the show, and he's just an awesome friend. So you deserve a lot, man.
I'll take a hug.
Fair enough. All right, hug. That's right now.
Hug, ready?
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, bring it in.
There's the hug.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Man, worth it.
Well, I did write music for your podcast.
You did.
So if you want to hear a little bit of Nate Fisher music on The Seed,
yeah,
you need to look up The Seed.
The Seed is, that's a fun podcast to do.
Absolutely.
And Nate nailed it with the music. He not only gave me music for the regular show, but he just did the Halloween version of that. Mm-hmm. So Halloween special. So that was good.
And the Christmas special's coming next.
Christmas special's coming next. There it is. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Right on. Well, thanks so much for listening, you guys. Yep. And cue the blooper reel.
No!
Here we go. And actually, guys, I decided to do the blooper reel in a separate bonus episode. So just go to the next episode and you'll find that.